back, beer tubers. Ryan here with another episode of San Diego Beer Vlog. Thanks for joining me. Finally looking at another beer sent to me from Lidney, aka Monkey Caveman on YouTube. It's better late than never, but I'm finally getting to some of the beers he sent me back in our trade last summer. And some of these were darker beers, so I wanted to save them for cooler weather. But now that we're approaching spring, and it's like I never got around to a lot of them. But we're going to be looking at Silver City's Fat Scotch Ale. So in our trade, Lidney's has sent me a bunch of locals. We did a mostly locals for locals type of trade. And this is a Washington brewery, Silver City. And this Scotch Ale comes in at 9.2% ABV. And they age it for over a month on American white oak. So, sounds awesome. From the description, it looks like there might be some peated malt in there too. So, I mean, this sounds right up my alley. So, hopefully it's a good beer from them. Let's get it poured. Okay, not a lot of carbonation, but I can almost smell it from here. It's very pungent. Very clear beer. Moderate carbonation coming up. Looks to be more of like a dark kind of brownish mahogany. There's a lot of red notes when you hold it up to the light. The head's just a very, very light brown, which not much of one, but if there's, you know, a lot of oak on there, maybe we can swirl up a bit. Leaving some legs on the glass. Definitely can see those at 9.2%. Let's get the nose. Oh, wonderful nose on this beer. Definitely has a typical sweet Scotch ale, big malt character. Getting a lot of like dark cherries, raisins on the nose, big time. Some sweet vanilla notes coming through. Big caramel notes. Maybe a touch of smokiness in there. Smells delicious. I'm looking forward to trying this one. Cheers. That's nice. Not a lot of alcohol. I've had it a while, so it's been aging a bit. Not overly sweet initially. We'll see how it drinks as it sort of warms up a little bit. I'm probably drinking this one around 55 degrees. Drinking on it more. The body's a little thinner than I'd like. I mean, for 9.2%, I was kind of hoping maybe there'd be a little bit more body. It's kind of medium light on the mouthfeel, which is nice. It makes it pretty drinkable. But not overly sweet. I think some of that alcohol really helps balance it out on the back end. I don't get a whole lot of taste in the alcohol, but you definitely kind of feel it. It's not overpowering, which is nice. The nose is kind of a little different from the taste. You certainly get some of that raisin notes, but I also get like a lot of plum, that dark plum character on there. Not as much caramel kind of sweetness in there as I expected. The oak note's kind of nice. It's a nice little touch. Adds a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of tannins in there. There's maybe a touch of smoke on the back end, but not as much as I was kind of hoping there would be, because I do like smoky Scotch ales. Midway through, you start to pick up a lot of fruitiness too, with the caramel up front and the darker fruits. But there's also like a brighter, almost cherry-like character to it. Maybe like a touch of like a other reddish berry notes in there too. So I don't know if that's some fruit esters or more malt complexity coming in there. Finishes with a pretty nice kind of toasty, maybe like a Maris Otter type of malt character to it. So it's a nice Scotch ale, but I think it's maybe a little thinner than I'd prefer. I wish it was a little bolder with some of the flavors, a little bigger mouthfeel, maybe even touch a little more sweeter than it is. So but it's a solid beer. I'll give it a B. I think it's definitely above average. Very glad to get to try it. Maybe it would have been better fresh. Maybe would have got maybe a little more smoke in there, or maybe some more of that oak character in there. But it's still present. It's just kind of really within the mix, but it's kind of, you know, very faint in the scope of things. So solid beer from Silver City, which is my first beer from them. So maybe I'll get to try more of their stuff in the future. So until next time, please comment and subscribe. Cheers.